Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews. Finally, hopefully this won't be another one of those, grand one-week returns that then ends very, very soon after. But we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bit of a simpler figure to get back into this a little bit. We are looking at the way too long title is there somewhere. This is that new G1 Optimus that is not missing Link. This is the one that is part of the Legacy, I think it's Legacy Evolution. Can't even remember what the new subtitle is, if it's the new subtitle. Either way, yeah, this is a true to form G1 Optimus that just came out. And I am stunned how much I like this thing. As you can see already, we are rocking full weapon storage. This is a Deluxe class, so this is all you get, but that is all you need. I will say, right off the bat, I like that you get both styles of Optimus Blaster. That is always very, very appreciated. Go ahead and pop these out for now, as well as the axe. You can see you do have a trailer hitch right there in the middle. I don't have access to any of my other Optimus figures, so I can't tell you which trailers this is compatible with, if any. Knowing how many figures, like, they have clearly made sure are compatible with the Earthrise Optimus trailer, it probably is compatible with that one. Might even work with the little one from the core class, though that would be far too tiny for him. That would look silly. But either way, bring him in close here, and you can see they did actually put, Cybertron radial on his tires. He has rubber tires, which was not something I thought I would see back on just like a mainline Deluxe figure. That was a shocking thing to see. You can open the front of the cab like the G1 figure, but as you can see, he has a matrix in there instead of a spot to put the Diaclone figures that didn't come with the toy anymore. Let's see if I can get this thing out. Just a little clear matrix. Nothing too special, but it's cool. It's got, the port on the back so you can do stuff with it. Yeah, it's a G1 Optimus truck. It is incredibly faithful to the original. I kind of wish they could have picked these lights out with just a tiny bit of paint. If that bothers you, there's no way Toy Hacks hasn't already put out some stickers to do that, or I could just stop being lazy and get, like, 2 colors of enamel paint and just go boop, boop on both sides and be done. But, yeah, he's cool. He rolls very, very well, as you would expect with those rubber tires. The truck is great. Let's go ahead and get him into his robot mode, which is almost identical in transformation to the G1 toy. So, as you can see, fold down the feet. Then I'm going to come to the front here, fold this piece up, which will untab the little panels that those wheels are on. Go ahead and the little gas tanks are tabbing in right there to the back side of what's obviously going to be his arms. So, fold those down, split the legs. If you want, here's your walking truck cab mode that almost every Optimus figure ends up having. But go ahead, bring out the arms. It is good to pop this up just so you can then, it unhooks these pieces. So again, pop it out, spread those out so you get better range for later. Come to the back here and pop out the head, which can be a tiny bit tricky to get a hold of sometimes, but there we go. Head's out. And then go ahead and fold this section down. rotate it around for the hand. And same thing over here. Fold down, rotate. They do only rotate one direction, so if you are like me and keep going, why is it not working? Spin it the other way. There you go. There you have G1 Universe Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And this thing's great. Like, this immediately makes me wish they would do more of these. As you can see, he's got a very G1 style head. He does actually have a light piping crystal in there that does its job very well. It's like a slightly fluorescent yellow they used in there, so even if it's not being lit from the top, it does a good job of catching the light and, you know, keeping him from looking dead. Like, this is the G1 toy with posing, and I love it so much. Note, the smote sacks here do just pop out, so if you want to mess with, you know, some of the other functions of, you know, like the Rock Lord weaponizer things they did, the Rockalizers, whatever. Plenty of places to do that on him. Posability on him is fantastic. Ball joint in the head, you get a little up and down. Tiny bit of side-to-side rotation. It's a ball joint in the head. There's not a whole lot to say there. Full rotation at the shoulders. Full 90 degrees there. 90 degree bend at the elbow, as well as side to side for the bicep, nothing at the wrist. Due to the way that the waist is done, you do have a waist rotation actually hiding up underneath here, which is really nice. You can use these to get out of the way, which will then let him do basically the full splits. Go ahead and do his full ankle tilts there, and, you know, do that thing. Thigh rotation, 90 degree bend at the knee. You can bend the toes down if you want. So, wonderful, wonderful posing. Exactly the posing you would want from an Optimus. Sorry, I just was noticing, like, I almost wish those could fold up just a tiny bit more and, like, stay up there or something. That would actually be a little bit neat, but yeah, no, he looks great. Obviously, you can go ahead, give him his blaster. I always prefer the slightly cleaner tipped blaster. You know, do your best to get him in the box art pose there. Go ahead and give him the Energon axe, just a classic, you know, over his hand, engulf the hand thing. Probably my favorite way to do an Energon axe on an Optimus figure. This guy's just really, really good. As someone who honestly, and I'm sure I've mentioned this, is kind of sick of, you know, Optimus and Bumblebee being everywhere, this is an Optimus that I am very, very happy to have. So, I actually do have to give this guy a pretty big recommendation, especially if you are able to find him at Walmart, since I guess he's been showing up at Walmart for $10. That's how I got mine. I did actually have some help getting him, so much thanks for the hookup on this guy. He's sick. I love him. If you can, this is a good Optimus to add to your collection. So, while I fail to pose him in a way that I like, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.